Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream of Factorio here on twitch.tv/Sumo. We got bananas in chat from Hamstap85, Shizuku3158, Joke to Win, Sass9602, Badger Spanner 23, H Stecky If 962, Sir Thanks a Lot 374, Smickle Beer 901, Stinio 112, Morgan VR 693. Water J 2002, Kitty Gaming 99, CK Meeks 18, Winnie T 479623. Jeez, okay, enough of that silliness. Thanks for the bananas in chat, peeps. The bananas in the chat mean that we are live. Also, is this me? Is it me or is this bad belt balancing? No, they all go to there, and then they go there. So if it backs up, it'll back up on that side. Interesting. Why do we have no more plastic? Petroleum gas, I'm going to guess we need more of that. We are out of petroleum gas. Let's go investigate. By the way, peeps, I'll explain what we're doing in this stream in just a moment. I'm going to guess probably something's back to, yeah, light oil. Come here, you scamp. Let's get rid of you. Where be them tanks of storing for the liquids? Oh, beautiful English there, beautiful English. Sweet. Alright. And the petroleum should get going again. Right, let me explain what's going on. But first of all, I'll read this noise in here from Bleed Green, who's resubscribed for 8 months in a row, saying, X, have been loving the sleigh. Also, I've been waiting ages to see you on Factorio. Thanks for the exquisite content. Dude, exquisite. No problem, man. Glad you're enjoying what we're up to at the moment. H Stecky If says, Axe, I missed several streams from last week, so if I caught up on your second channel at 2 times speed, could you do the live stream in 2 times speed as well? I'm not sure if that's possible. This game only plays at 1 speed, I believe. It probably would be the kind of game that might benefit from having a faster mode. Not sure though. Anyway, let's explain the problem. Our production is not satisfactory. We need to move on to a new type of power. Production, what am I on about? Energy, you know. Power, energy. Our energy production is not up to the task. Once we're on that new type of power, then we'll be able to kick this whole place into full gear. And what we want to do is focus on upgrading stuff and expanding so that we can continuously run our research. We're going to use research as a benchmark for efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, this over here is terrible, by the way. I've seen a much cleverer way of doing this, but I've also learned a little bit about better ways to lay out your factory as well recently. Been really getting into the research of this game. So here's where our solar panels are. Okay, we're up to 22 in our inventory. Potentially might be able to drag some resources over here to help. I mean, I could drag it from where it's all stored on the line further up ahead. Not really sure if that's a good strategy or not, you know. So I can do that. I didn't want to take the other things. Oh, I know what's doing that. I know exactly what's doing that. It's the pipe is in the way. So somewhere back here we made regular engines. Was it quite a ways ago that we did that? It looks like it was quite a ways ago. So now this stuff will all be producing again. Let's go to the very top and give it some work. Wow, we took loads of these. We stole so many of them. Wait a minute, are they making pipes? Oh my goodness me. Wait a minute. No, it's just, okay. I see the error of my ways. The one in the middle makes pipes. Goodness me. That was almost a derp, wasn't it, peeps? It resembled a derp, but it wasn't actually one. Alright, cool. All that stuff will get filled up again. Sweet. The reason I go do that is because then they're eating up resources that stuff further down the line needs, and it's just sitting in my inventory. So I was going to go and dump a load of those circuits into here, basically. And then it will make a few more for us. We also want accumulators, which I believe will be getting made... Aha, up there. Right. Sweet! Hamstap says mini derp. If you want to call it a mini derp, I'm fine with that. So we've got 34. Right, so we're getting way more accumulators than we need at the moment. Which in my mind means we should disable one of these. Let's just have one of them producing. Since, again, resources used further up the line might take away from things further back. We don't have a very good balance of stuff. Right, so the only way to speed up this is to speed up the production of those circuits. And they probably can't be sped up at the moment. Let's go check on it though. I mean, it's all the way back here. Kind of looks like something interesting has happened here. Oh, we've run out of copper. Well, that's a real problem, isn't it? We've run out of copper. It's because we took this entire system offline. Right, and we actually desperately need the copper. Okay, so if I go place that there, it should come back online. Sweet, and that's just copper. Right, and I've also done this in a way where only one side can come on at a time. But anyway, you can see the copper heading out of there. Right. One step at a time, I guess. One step at a time. Can't you destroy excess things in this game, says Anujai. I think you can. I think these destroy stuff. But I don't want to do that because I wanted them to go back into the system because they're materials that could be getting used. So I guess iron on this side might be slowly backing up. Kind of looks like it is. And iron over here is fully backed up. And then we've got some copper sitting at the end there. So I might want to expand this, but the reality is we just need to get copper into here. And along comes the copper and all is good. So it's made its way from this little bit over to that little bit. Does it get backed up? Yeah, look at this. We should probably upgrade a lot of this now. And then we might be able to make a bit more of an impact. Because it's probably backing up a lot further than we think. Right. That gets an upgrade. And then we need these splitters to be upgraded. I guess as far as they'll do. Look at that. That's a good way to do it. Right, we're really pushing through, and then the backup has stopped. And now look at that. Okay, we fixed a problem, peeps. We found a problem and we fixed it. And it's going to get made all the way up the side here. It's probably going to send production all the way to the top. That's cool. Black Tiger says, love your streams, excellent. I love Factorio. Thank you for the nice message. Glad you enjoy the streams. This game is awesome, right? Wesbot says, are you going to use the construction robots to lay the solar panels and accumulators this year? Makes the job a lot easier. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely, we will do that. I believe there might be one more bit of technology, and y'all are going to have to help me with this. Do we need that thing, a substation? If so, type yes in chat. If not, type no. I can't remember if you use a substation in a solar panel array. I don't think it's necessary. I'm also not really sure what it does. Like, it's got a big supply area. I think it's just like oh wait, now people in chat are saying yes. Well then, okay. Maybe we should get some solar panels in first because our power can be threatened by this right here. Things not being satisfactory. If we start doing some research, we could be in trouble. You know, I was learning today about this part of the game called the circuit network. And I believe you can set conditions for things to work or not. I'm not sure if I actually wanted you to do all of that. Because now all of this stuff's using up things that we need. Anyway, one of the things you might want to do is use up some of the science on your belts but not have it produce any more, and you can have a circuit network control that, or it could come over here and rotate all of them to the side. that I think would be easier for me as a temporary setup because we're not doing so great here. So need to get this thing a lot more of these circuits, don't we? I think I'm gonna go eat up some of this supply again because it uses such a ridiculous amount. And remember, we're just getting like a good old boost here. We're trying to get going. Alright, I reckon that'll do. Let's steal a bit from here as well. Oh! Jeez. Walked right onto it. That's actually a crazy amount right there. Okay, so if we go grab a long-handed inserter. I believe that's the only thing on that track, right? Where does it come from as well? It comes from over there. Then I want a chest. That's it. It's just going to continuously feed it a little bit more. Very good. Okay, so that's going to keep pumping out the solar panels for now. And we're going to start the research of this. But what we don't want to do is kick in a whole bunch of that production. That's going to take power. Right, and this might, you just might be thinking I'm crazy right about now. Apparently this puts the potions on the ground. It's because they're holding it. So I want to pick all of those up. So we don't want any more of those being produced because, again, satisfaction is not good. We've got power issues. Now we should probably just dip back to this level. I'm going to turn these ones off. And later on I reckon this is going to catch me out. I'm going to be like, uh-oh, wait, that's not picking anything up. Oh, the inserter's holding it. Right, it's not actually on the ground, I think. Adam, thank you for the nice message. Slava says, try out modules, you can save some energy with it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go the other direction. I kind of wanted to use modules to make everything faster as opposed to save energy. Because we're playing on peaceful, I'm not really worrying about how much pollution we're creating. Which you might have a problem with. You might go, that's cheaty. Do you know what? I'll leave this setup running. We're just going to take the two more advanced ones. And I found a nice old stockpile of this stuff that we're going to pinch. Yeah, so what we're focusing on doing is being able to... Oh, we should think about what the substation costs. It's about being able to get our power back up, and then we can really start to kick everything into gear. We've upgraded our infrastructure, but the power is lagging behind. So I need to get lots of copper, steel, and advanced circuits. I mean, these things are everywhere, right? We've got loads of them on the belts. Okay, copper, we've got loads of steel, we've got loads of... We're not going to have too much of a problem. What I might do... Oh, it's copper, wasn't it? What I might just do is set up something very temporary in this area. We've actually got copper and steel coming through this area already, and we've got red circuits. I could put an underground... Oh, look at this. Okay, I like it when we get to do this. I kind of like these spaghetti setups as well. They're fun, you know. We can quite easily bring that out without any issue. Look, as soon as I place something, they go to get more. I love this. Okay, and then we can put a factory thing here, can't we? We could even put two, I guess, if we want a lot of substations quickly. Now, what if we wanted to put them into the same chest? They would have to be further apart and point into the middle. 1, 2, 3, like there. That's the way it would work. Every time I place something, they go and get me another one. I love it. Wesbot says, so what a substation does is power many devices over a large area, or in this case take power from the solar panels space efficiently, but the actual power lines coming off the substation are not very long, similar to a medium power pole. Your design will have to take this into account. Alright, thanks. I believe we also need to take into account a ratio between the two things. When I say two things, I mean 3 things? Possibly the accumulators and the solar panels. Okay. Then we've got 2 belts. Wow, this is tragically a little bit too close for that. Oh, I can't get over these robots coming to help. Oh, we should check how much this stuff costs. So now we can make a substation. Whereabouts is it? Okay, it's going to need the most of steel and the same amount of the other two. So steel should really be the closer one, but unfortunately it's not going to be that way. And if I put that there, for doubling up, it'll probably craft quite slow. We'll soon find out though. Okay, and then that and that. Make us a substation. No, wait, shift, right click, left click. Does appear to be a little bit on the slow side. For now, I'm just going to give it that. It wasn't getting these. Oh, look at where I've put them. How have I managed to be so stupid there? That's not where you go. Shift right click, shift left click. Now stuff's actually going in there. Oh wow, this stuff, does it craft fast? It's not a slow crafting recipe. So that means that basically this is going to get throttled big time. Oh, do you know what? I'm such a goof sometimes. If we just double up like that and move the other one over by one, it's no harm done. Right, and now they are officially getting all the materials in there and making this stuff. We've got 34 already, goodness me! I did not expect to see so many. Well, that was efficient, I guess. Speaking of efficient, though, I guess we should probably put one there and one there so those extra two get going. Alright, peeps. Peeps want a they want a derp for that. By the way, you can give me a derp for this. I've got a hot cup of tea here and I've forgotten about it. Not Mera has resubscribed for 2 months in a row saying, wish I could stay, but 2:30 is a ridiculous time to be awake. I agree. Thank goodness for the second channel. Well, thank you so much for your resubscription. You're probably not here now. You're probably sleeping. So if you're watching this on the second channel, I apologise for being 10 minutes late. Factorio consumes me. Let's say that. And I'm going to... Unlux McGee has said something about... Oh, goodness me. Could you post that again, possibly? It's rolled off the top of my screen, and I can't scroll back. It seems that chat has gone crazy with a double derp alert missing belt. Was it ever actually able to reach that one? If I'd have put these on the underside, that would have been smarter. Then I could add the fast inserters closer, but whatever. It's not like me to think things through or anything, is it? It's actually making loads of these really quick, so that's great. Don't know how many we're going to need in total, but we'll do a quick solar panel check. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to being ready to build this stuff now. And we'll sneak some batteries, whatever they're called. Whew, it makes those quick, doesn't it? They're not going to be a problem. Alux McGee, hey X, have you heard of the new features coming in January update? GUI design, science balancing, removed useless pickaxe. You mine things with your hands now and research faster mining speed. That sounds like a smarter way to do it. And fluid pipe optimizations. Then the update after that is going to overhaul tutorials to better to new players. I hadn't heard about it, but now I have, so thanks. And thanks, Winnie, for reposting that. So yeah, that sounds good. I mean... When it comes to the GUI of this game, I'm kind of like one of those people that can put up with stuff being a bit, you know, aesthetically functional, I guess might be the way to describe it. Oh, that's some tasty tea right there. Tasty. Got some English afternoon. And it is afternoon in England. Right. What are we going to do now? We're going to design a layout using substations, solar panels to accumulate power. Where we're going to build our setup, I just don't know, but we'll test it out in this area. So substation, where art thou, Mr. Substation? There you are. That's a pretty big range, right? So we're going to place that there. Then we need to put solar panels, and I don't know, there's a ratio between these, by the way. Oh yeah, let's figure out how far they are to connect from one another. Right, so you do it in a grid, so you can't have it go a little bit further and then maximize like by placing things just on the outside so they still connect. So we'll probably go with that. We'll have a substation grid. I've done this before, a long time ago, I don't remember it. But there's a ratio of solar panels to accumulators. So the solar panels will be able to make a certain amount over time, overnight. Like, it says 60k, and then these things store 5 million. So I don't know how much of that 60k adds up to overnight. I'd love that number to figure these things out myself. Apparently 0.8 to 1 solar panel, says Jacob. You can find designs online pretty easy, says Archetype of Epic. Well, you know, you can always look up how to do it, but sometimes nice to figure it out yourself. XSV is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. XSV, thank you so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying today's live stream. Thank you ever so much. So apparently 10 to 12, so 10 accumulators for 12 panels. So squeezing in 10 of these and then having 12 panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What would that be then? Totally forgotten. Don't know what that would be in panels. Can we just put panels in this space? And that would, no, look at that. Panels are bigger. We might not want you to do that just yet. 10 to 20. Sorry, 10 to 12. So, what about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Ah, there we go. There's a good... So that's 12. Right, and then we would want 10 of these suckers. I really need them in my hotbar at this point. Let's take care of that. What about those substations as well? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 9. What have we done? 9 to 12, and we wanted 10 to 12. So it's very close so far. Kind of means, I think, no, I think this is starting to make sense. Okay, so what's that? We'd want another row. Just realised. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 24. So 26, and 6 of those so far. Sorry, 12. 26 and 24. But what we actually want is 10 of these for 12, so 20, and we had 6 too many. So what we might do is take away that 6 and squeeze in an extra solar panel, but it would make it look super ugly. And if we're not using power, then we can store more. So it makes sense to have more accumulators, because when you're not using the power, more can be stored overall. But I think the general idea is that you have the right ratio, so that when these are being drained from full to 0, this will kick back on in the morning. If that makes sense? Make separate blueprints, one with panels, others with accumulators, says 1K Bovie. Ah, okay, yeah, I didn't think of doing it that way. Maybe they'll all have these. So we could actually think in bigger terms, and we could have like a grid of solar panels, and then have 10 grids of solar panels for every 12 grids of the other one, or however it works. But no, that would actually probably be incorrect, because they're not the same size. Okay, here's another thing for the ratio. What if we looked at having 2 of these together, rather than looking at one block, we look at 2, because we can squeeze in this here. And the ratio, again, correct me if I'm wrong, peeps, was 10 accumulators to 12 of these. So we've got 6, 12, 14, 15, 17. Oh, that's an awkward number to work with, isn't it? Oh, numbers. Exoskeleton says, it seems to me the more accumulators the better. Surely more storage the better. Sort of. Think of it like this. Imagine you're always pulling out the most out of your storage that you could potentially pull. Then if you had more storage than solar panels, they would run out before the solar panels could recharge them. The other argument would be that if you were never going to use all of that, it could store more and you could pull a lot more from it when you needed it. So, someone's saying 6 to 5. That's 6 to 5. No, that's... Oh, I'm so confused by this. There's no point than having more storage than you can recharge in a day, says Debocus. Yeah, it does feel like that's a sensible argument. So, again, we're working with 10 to 12. 10 accumulators to 12 panels. Maybe it would work if I physically placed them, like that way. Right? I know that might sound a bit stupid, but... So there's our 12. And then our 10 would be... actually, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 10 to 12. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. That's 4, that's 8, and that will be 12. It's got to place another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then another 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it leaves you with a little gap and a room to put a few more of those in. Wiki says 21 to 25. Yeah, you could probably get more precise, but whatever. Why did this run out of power? Is it because it's night time and it just... Yeah, it's... But nothing should be taking the power. Actually, it's just not charging it. That's what's changed. Now, I'm really annoyed because I lost track of what I had done. So that's 12. Am I looking at that right? That's definitely 12 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 40 accumulators. 18, 19, 20. Oh no, it's actually the correct ratio at the moment. So I could take away 10 of these and add some of the others. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. I think I'm just going to go with this. I don't know if it's exactly right, but I don't want to spend ages doing this. What do y'all think? We could even neaten it up and have it so all of this stuff's in the middle, perhaps. Left click a power pole. It will show you all the solar powers and accumulators in the grid, says Squiggle. Oh right, thanks. 34 to 56. Right, so I don't know how to calculate ratios and stuff. 56 divided by 34 is 1.64. 34 divided by 56 is, I think it's 0.8, and that's 0.6. It's a bit much, isn't it? But because we have more solar panels than accumulators, I think this means we could build a complementary array of these things. Anyway, they're the same across 2 grids, so... Oh, actually, wait a minute, what am I looking at? Oh, it does kind of need to go to the top. I can't mix it into the bottom. Right, okay, then that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So blueprints. Where art thou, blueprint? We've got a... Oh yeah, we can just tap out of that. I forgot about that. Okay, yes, we will call this one... So, actually, with that tip that we were given a second ago, array, we can later on look at how many are in the overall network and then add accumulators accordingly. So this is relative to what we're placing down right now as we get started. but it doesn't have to be everything. Right, we're going to swap that over here. We're going to grab this and get rid of everything, which is not as fast as I've seen people do it on videos. Annoying Psychic is here, resubscribing for 24 months in a row. Annoying Psychic, thank you ever so much for your resubscription. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying today's live stream, having a good time, hanging out with us. And thank you for your support. Squiggly McSquig says, by the way, don't fuss too much about it. You'll still eventually produce more solar panels and accumulators. You can sort of ignore the ratio. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, Squiggle, you're right. But your tip about looking at the network allows you to have the perfect ratio as well. So that's pretty cool. Right, now they have to travel further constantly. So it'd be a good idea to move more towards where they need to take things down, like over here. And don't let them get out of range. Right. Now they have a shorter journey, basically. And now they out of power? Dude, I could do this quicker myself. Okay, they're all in my inventory, sweet. Now where are we going to put this array? Let's look at the mini-map. We don't have to worry about aliens, remember? I think we might just go over into this space here and place it all down around there. Cool. But before we go that way, we're going to go pick up more of these things, right? Black Tiger says, "What are accumulators for?" They're like the ultimate. Oh, sorry, the accumulators. They accumulate power. Right, we're not going to need that many, I think, so we're not going to take much more. There we go, 35 of those. And the accumulators, I think we've got more than enough of. It's just solar panels that are throttling us. So hopefully after placing this, we'll be able to continue. Actually, let's just take all of it. And those. Right, we'll be able to continue with ramping up the production in this whole thing. Right. Where is my vehicle? There it is. Let's get in the vehicle. We've got no coal. No, I do have coal. Okay, sweet. Let's drive over to this place. Can you overload the grid in Factorio, says the livid python. Not the electricity grid. I don't believe you can. What just happened? I think it's trying to repair. Good job. Thanks. That is some good tea. Some good tea. How do I get out? That's the one. Right, so we're going to do something like that first of all. And then we're going to start placing these down. I don't know if they'll remove what's already there. Maybe we shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves. Like it might seem like a good idea to place down a massive grid, but we need it all to be connected by the accumulator that gets placed in the middle. Wait, was that? Yeah, that is where it goes. Right, that's all hooked up. Let's go get one of these big power things and make a connection to there where it connects to it. Launch a rocket into space, says Juck. Oh, are you talking about the end goal of the game? Yeah. What's the aim of Factorio? Yeah, to launch the rocket into space. So this is a big challenge that lays out in front of you. Please put your blueprints in your library, says Bruno. How does that work then? Do I have a library hotkey? If I press B, is this my library? Game blueprints. Can I? Ah, so then I just press B and then I can grab. Okay, that's super cool. That's very smart. It's still down there though. Like that didn't get rid of it. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Let's at least put them in here for now. See, it won't let me do that, but I can always press B and get it from there. Let's go place all the next bits. Now this will be ready to connect to the grid already. How much of an impact it will have to begin with, I got no idea. I hope the range of these things can go all the way to the middle. I might have made a little bit of a mistake there. Okay, around to this side. Yeah, I don't think they got the range to get all the way into the middle here. Let's help them out. Oh, now they trap me inside, do they? Oh, stop trapping me! Place the blueprints in a book, says Cycle. Place the blueprints in a book. Ooh, okay. Ah, so I can right click on it. Oh, okay, okay. Wait a minute. When I do that, my inventory's open. Okay, don't want me to do that one though. That's fine. Right, now we've got a proper blueprint book. So everything else can get trashed. Wait, how do I actually trash something? That's not important right now, but it's a question to be asked. Okay, looks like they're going to go get the trees. Are we out of solar panels? I believe we might be out of resources now, peeps. Might be out of resources. Are you Russian, says Bouncy. No, I'm English. British. Different part of the world. Yeah, they got more accumulators they can place, that's for sure. And they're probably all accumulating right now. They're getting charged up. And there's lots of solar panels in the grid, so they'll probably charge as fast as they can. Alright, that's an incomplete array for now. If I hold down left click, there you go, it places it at the furthest point. There's no method to this madness, by the way, I'm just making a connection. Right, now I'm not sure where we disconnected our last network, but I'm pretty sure the one all the way up the top isn't connected. This stuff doesn't have a power symbol problem, and we don't have iron down there running. If we look now, I don't think we'll see anything until we have a drain, so it's time to kick things back on. Let's go ahead and place that there. So now the iron is producing again, which means we'll see some action back here. Didn't I leave my vehicle over there? Oh, jeez. Oh, there's another train. Where's that thing? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're finishing building! Alright, I forgot about that. In you get. Into my backpack. We're going to have to race up to the top area and see what the train's doing, because I think that stuff might be disconnected. Right-click the blueprint you don't want in your inventory and click the red X at the top to delete it, says Shadow. Thank you for the tip. Let's try it out. Red X at the top to delete it. Ah, wonderful. This game is so well thought out, isn't it? Except I can't... I can't delete that. That seems to be like a blank thing. Finally, I'm seeing one of your streams. I watched all of the previous stream recaps, says I am the Pantaloon. Oh, thanks for watching, buddy. Hope you're enjoying watching it live. Got some uranium there. I might research how we do nuclear power. Yeah, that's what I expected to see. I also want to check our train's conditions, because I believe we needed to adjust something there. Let's go check this out. So it's on automatic. It has iron drop off. Wait until there's less than 60 and 6k. I can't remember what on earth we were going to change that to. Alright then, so none of this is running, which is fine. Let's go down here. In fact, now would be a good time to probably see how our power network is doing, because it is night time and we should be using some of the accumulator now. Oh, I'm hitting things. Oh, and things are following me. Are those my robots or are they aliens? They're my robots, thank goodness. It's a pretty easy way to lose your robots though, isn't it? Okay, so let's check out our power grids, which now has the accumulators and it's not feeding anything, so we are about to ramp up the amount of power being used in this system, and we should instantly see that our production is toppled out and now the accumulators are being called upon. Right, now how long will they last is another question. It's turning to night, so the solar power input is lowering. And I have no idea if we can see how much is stored in our network. Is that something we're looking at here? So that's where we connected it. Those turned on as these were fading out. And I guess we'll have to monitor it through the night, and if it just dips out, then we know it's out of power basically. But it's fluctuating with the demand for power. How do you open the power grid? Just click on a power pole and you'll see the information. So it seems to be lasting at the moment. I kind of need to go back over to where the solar panels were. I guess I need like a form of transport I can use just to get back and forth. It might be worth using the trains for that kind of stuff. Just having a little track that allows me to jump around the place, you know. Wouldn't be difficult to keep it stocked up with coal. Top left, under production and satisfaction stats, says Hunt Ghost. Top left, under... Oh, accumulator charge. Why did I not see this? It looks like we've got a stupid amount of mega... In fact, they're starting to come back up because the solar... Right, so we lasted the night with tons to spare, basically, is what you just saw. So how can we make improvements now? Copper is backed up really far. Iron has now sucked out all of the iron, and we need the train to return. And I could go check up on it, but I don't think there's much to check up on, really. Should get in the car. Okay, in we get. Let's go investigate. I'm trying to avoid any trees so we don't take damage. Okay, how's all this looking? Whoa! Okay, we are actually toppled out, and it's just the stuff in front that's appearing. Let's hop in here, and let's check it out then. So, obviously this is probably too high then? Or that one is. Not enough. Wait, what are we asking of it? To have more than? So let's lower this number. More than 4,000. And it goes. Okay, so we know that 4,000... Well, 6,000 wasn't enough. And maybe if I added a belt at the end, it could have dealt with that. Which I'll do when we get back up there, actually. I'll add a belt and put it back to 6,000. Okay, so down here, we're dropping off all of that stuff. Let's go back to here. Let's change that back to 6. Because I was told that's what I want it to be at. Okay, let's also, while we're here, click on the power. Will we see a spike now of power consumption? Because, I don't know, maybe the electric furnaces will start using more power. Hamstep says, you're going to crash the train without signals. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Right, well, this thing is certainly doing it. Oh, okay, off it goes. And does it still have... Yeah, it will have a tiny amount in because of that's... We set it to 60 instead of 0. Or 1. Okay, and now what I want to do is pop out here and quickly add... I don't think it even gets this far. And in fact, if we change the number, it's going to have to fill up every one of these chests before the iron rolls down to the next belt. So since it's not backing up, it doesn't make sense to change that number. Okay, let's go over here. We're going to change that back to 4. I don't know if 5 would have been better, but we'll do 4. And then this thing here we can just set to be lower than pretty much 1. So everything gets unloaded. Which might be slightly inefficient. Maybe if you save a few seconds by leaving a little bit in there. Sheephead says, alright, I've won. I'm restarting my C block game. Oh, what is a C block game? Is that where you just play with nothing but ocean? Also, are you facing the wrong way? Maybe it bugged out. Okay, those things might start to back up a bit. Anyway, we've got 2 full belts of iron coming through. And they are making almost a full belt of iron. So now we've got copper and iron looking really good. Do you know what I think it's worth doing? Is this. Temporarily. It's not how we should properly do things here. But it will allow us to store more on the belt in front of where we are now. Alright, look at this. Okay, look at this. The factory is running now. This is what we're working for. And we're about to have a big boost of iron coming through here, I believe. Maybe. It's, yeah, no, I think it's filtering its way through. The iron is coming in thick and fast. And what we might be able to do now is increase the production of all of this that you see in front of us. It looks like we can do it. So, I can't remember if we had one of the... Oh, we do. Look at that. It was for one side, though. Here's what we're going to do. Going to make a new blueprint. C block is a mod pack. Alright, is it... Oh, is it a Minecraft mod pack or a Factorio mod pack? I like the sound of that, though. Like the whole start out with nothing concept on Factorio. That would be quite suitable, I believe, because it's one and the same almost. How much of this is actually... Where does the tiling start and end? Let's zoom in a little bit. What we'll actually do is focus on having one segment, and we'll use this to line it up. So we should start there and end there. That gets all of the underground belts, and that, I believe, should be a repeatable tile. Slight problem is the belts on either side. Yeah. Okay, so... Also, we're doing this all with red belts now, so it makes sense to upgrade that. And we'll get to the rest of it in a bit. Makes sense to upgrade the underground ones as well, right? All we've got to do is click like that and they've been upgraded. It might also make sense to put some fast inserters in here. We might not even need to actually make too much more to upgrade all of this. Like, fast inserters might do the trick. We'll soon find out. Let's go ahead and put in some fast inserters up the top here. I think these ones look like what's throttling it. Then again, it's probably the crafting speed. I mean, they're always active. Okay. Seems to be all that's necessary, but we'll do it all with the blue ones anyway. Here's another thing. We can actually upgrade the type as well. We could make them the next level machine. But not for now. Not for now. Let's go make that blueprint again, okay? So we're going to use this as our marker down to the bottom one. And that should be a tileable section. And I haven't upgraded the belts on either side. So once again, fail. Ugh. Right, let's try again. It's in line with the top, it's in line with the bottom, and that, I believe, is what we are trying to create. Again, we could probably upgrade the poles. Ah, goodness me. I'm making this complicated for myself. I'm realising I don't have these materials, do I? And it lets you click on them to replace them. That's cool. Except, are they? Is it me? No. That's good. That's good. Let's try again, peeps. Upgrade the assembling machines too, says Hamstap. Yeah, we will. We will. There's several layers of upgrading, and maybe not all of them are necessary for our needs. But I wanted to start off with this one, so let's call this copper. Yeah, we'll just call it copper, you know. I don't need to name the stuff too much to begin with. Where are we going? That one right there. And let's put red belts on it to kind of signify that it's better than the last one we had that's also going to be in our book. Okay, so let's just put that. It looks like we missed a bit. Huh. Oh well. Doesn't have to be perfect. Right, we will add a couple of those. The belt in the middle was the problem, by the way. And these things will get to work. I think helping out with the belts makes a lot of sense, just because we can tile them very quickly. Alright, do your thing. They're piecing it all together. I guess I don't have any assembling machines then. And I'm going to need some materials to make them. Right, and I don't know if that's enough, but hey, that's some. Okay, it's just these things again. Iron plates. And it wants those. Rightio, reduce the number of electric poles, says Mr. Gordon. I know it's overkill, but I'm just copying the same thing that we had from before, basically. It looks disgusting with all those cables connecting everywhere, doesn't it? Okay, electricity just fluctuated a little bit. How are we doing? Okay, satisfaction is no longer good enough. Wow. And it probably looks like it's this, where we've kicked up all of those furnaces. All of this stuff has... yeah, has created a bigger demand. Right, so we've expanded that, but if we look at how it's backed up, that is potentially a promising sign for what we're doing elsewhere down the line. I don't see any other backups. And that was throttling so much stuff. Okay, so what's going on here? Why are you not making anything? Plastic again. I'm going to guess that those tanks filled up. Yeah, look at that. So we'll go check on that in a second, and more red circuits could get made. Over here, though, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Alright, that's good. We can increase our solar panels again. So, if we look here, that's just awful. We learned about this. Oh no, then again, this is slow. Okay, so it's actually always making those. Right, so the long-handed there is fine. Look at how much stuff they're bringing me. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's Factorio for you. Once you upgraded one, 3 other parts need upgrading to support the new parts, says Jess PK. Yep, that's very much it. I went over there with this idea of let's expand upwards, and then I noticed, oh wait, but we can expand these, we can upgrade the inserters, we can upgrade the belts, and we can upgrade the crafting machine. So maybe should have thought about that a little bit more. We need so little of these, I'm probably not going to take them out again. We have 50 in our inventory. That's terrific. The accumulators, we probably don't need to pick up more again. But I'll take half a stack, and that should work with the solar panels pretty good, I think. Okay, so now that we've seen that all of this is doing good, we're going to go sort out our power problem pretty quickly. And we will put a strain on the system by saying it's okay to make these potions again, basically. Oh yeah, we've got to go fix... the other thing. So we need to do this relatively quickly. I need to get our research stuff ready, and then we're going to go fix that, which will probably involve making some more tanks, so I don't have to keep going down there. Does anyone know if there is a way to void liquid? That would be something I'd love to know. There goes that night vision. Okay. Whew, let's head back down. Let's head back down and sort out our liquids. Here they are. So, yep, once again, these things look like they're backed up. Yep. And what did I say? I needed to make more tanks? Well, I haven't done that, have I? What do we need to make a tank? We need iron and steel. There we go. Big old amount of steel. Big old amount of iron. And let's make 8 straight away. Awesome. Just put it in a tank and shoot it until it dies, says Sheephead. There is a mod for burning liquids, but it's not in the base game. It feels like it's needed because it backs up and you don't know what to do with it. You can keep storing it, but you have to come over here and manually remove it. Maybe there's a way to automate removing things, but it feels like it's something it needs. And we'll add an extra 2 there. And that for now. I should have really voided them before I placed more down, because now they're sort of half full anyway, or 2/5 full. Make solid fuel, put on steam boiler, says Juck. Ah, we can make it into solid fuel. Is there a way to get rid of items though? Like, what if you just wanted to get rid of it because you don't know what you're going to do with it, like me? That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Right, so we are now heading over to do power right. I didn't miss a step. We fixed our problem, so plastic should be going. Yep, look, plastic is here, plastic is going. Fantastic. You can't refine it into any other liquid. X, research advanced oil processing so you can turn heavy into light and light into petroleum. Ah, right, so there's a bit of a loop there. That's a project I'm not too keen on just because it doesn't feel necessary at this point, right? Like, we don't need to do it. Yeah, it's a bit of a bother to go down there. I'm much more interested in getting, like, to the next step of upgrading all our power and stuff. Because now we should be able to do research and we should be able to speed up our robots, which means we can place stuff like this a lot quicker. Now they're going to go out and start doing that straight away because they're fantastic. Oh, gotta love that. They'll be able to charge up those accumulators better already. So I'm going to drop that into here and that one. And then we're going to select, I don't even know. Oh, that's that one, okay. Select our solar power. Doesn't like that. Oh, there's something in the way. Okay, let's stand up here and let's get that one solar panel in place first. I don't understand the recipes, says Aveneries. The recipes? They're all listed in this crafting thing for you. Shift the scroll wheel to select, says KF Tove. I don't know, do you mean here? I don't know to which that means. You just pick up the tank and replace it, says Jesp. The tank, do you mean... Oh, right, yeah. I know, I did comment on that a second ago. I did say that I should have replaced it first. I mean, that's what we did the last couple of times we went there, right? We just replaced it. And this time I was thinking, you know, should have done that instead of just adding more to it. Because next time I'm going to pick up all 5 and replace all 5. Right, we will probably be able to start some new research real soon and start working our way through all of it. Okay, what does that mean? Nighttime approaching? And we'll walk over here now. And place the next one. Actually, no, let's get all those solar panels in place first. Or are we out? Maybe we're out. I think we might be out of solar panels, peeps. Good time to stop. Good time to stop. So we didn't expand it as much as I thought we would. Now we need to check the electric network again. So let's have a look over the last hour. We started peaking it out again around here, but now we can provide a lot more, so hopefully that covers. Got a large accumulator charge building up, excellent, and we are not backed up. So as it currently stands, we're ready to start doing some more science again. So when we start doing science, we'll see other parts of our setup get drained. First thing we're going to do is increase the lab research speed. Alright, let's head back into the factory. Oh, okay, you're going to try and repair that. I'm used to separating oil down to 4 components and eventually steam cracking the bits down to the important methanol, says Arveneries. Methanol? I didn't realise that was in this game. I thought we'd seen most of the oils and stuff. Okay, is that iron there? Yeah. So if we come down to the beginning, got to pick it back up. So if we come down to the beginning now, we should start to see some strains on various parts of our network, but it kind of looks like it's handling everything, which is not what I expected to see. Maybe as the lab research comes through, it'll get a little bit more complicated. We know these ones were lacking because we just fixed the problems with plastic, but everything seems to be okay. We're still doing our solar panels over here. I'll take those. We really need 2 of them, don't we? At this point, look, we've got all the materials. Let's set up a second one. The other thing that I need to create are these. We actually need to automate the machines that do the crafting. So we need to craft crafting machines. Just, you know how this game works. So we need iron cogs, plates, and electronic circuits all together. That would actually be this line right here. So there is actually a space where I can do this already. Oops. I didn't actually want those inserters. Can I put the inserters into one of these? And where are they? Yes, I can. Right, can I make 1, 2 of those? Maybe actually. No, we don't need to make the speed really fast or anything. So we're going to come over here. We're going to simply have 1 there and 1 here. Going to take ingredients from the track like that. Going to put things into. Is that the right way around? Going to put things into a chest. Of course we are. Could even make it a provider chest and be a part of our logistics network. That I like the sound of. Passive provider storage chest. I believe what we were using over here was storage chests. Passive provider. Passive provider. Ignore me, it's wrong. Peeps are saying eye break. Well, it's that famous time. Once we've got this thing going, which will help us for the next part of what we're doing here, then we will have an eye break. Okay, so we only want 1 stack of these, which are the very machines we just made. Okay, we need a little bit more belt, and then we need power. We need power in 2 places. And that's that, peeps. We're now making these machines to make those machines. Can we have a quick look at the ingredients? So, electronic circuits free of. I think the speed here, if it crafts it quickly, the speed might not be sufficient. Let's go chuck that in there. See what it takes next. Oh, you're waiting for one of these, right. What is it? Well, it's definitely slow at picking it up. And it needs electronic circuits. I've missed a long-handed inserter here. Okay. Dude, you can move a little bit faster than that. Jeez. Okay, that's fast. Okay, we definitely need more inserters. And now we've got them. Maybe not the second one. The second one might be a little bit overkill. But there we go. We're automating it. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for people's favourite part of the live stream. You won't believe what's coming up next, peeps. I've got a lot of not going on the screen. We've got plenty of that happening because it's time for your eye break. That's right. The streamer is encouraging you to look away. I never thought this would be a hit piece of the stream. It's now everyone's favourite. They talk about it all stream long. Can't wait for that bit where we don't watch. Goodness me. Whatever happened, eh? How did the quality get this low that people enjoy the part where I'm not doing anything the most? By the way, if you're wondering what that noise is, I am adjusting my standing desk so I can now sit for the next hour and whatever that we play for. And you can take this moment in the stream to look away from your TV screen, from your computer monitor, from your phone, from your tablet, whatever it is you got. Stop staring at those bright lights, okay? It's bad for your eyes, don't you know? Oh, jeez. Ugh. Ugh, there we go. Right. Oh, jeez, it's under my chair. That's very bad. That is very bad. Don't damage my chair. I've done that a couple of times before. Right. It's not a derp. Shut up. Peeps are saying insert the wrong. I come back to people calling me a derp. I get no thank yous of appreciation for the health advice that I was just giving everyone. I just get called a derp. That's it, you try and do something nice for people. You try to protect their eyes, and all they do is call you a derp. Beeps, replenish the fluids. Drink lots of water every day. It's good for you. Anderium says, thanks for the health advice, X. That sounds a little bit forced. I had to mention it first, I think that one there is probably truly necessary. It's also facing the wrong way and taking one of these out of there, which I didn't like. Oh, then again, maybe it's not. Let's see. No, it definitely can go faster. It would definitely benefit from that, without a shadow of a doubt. So it's probably this one up here that doesn't really need it, but let's see. It's pretty active. Okay, yeah, no, they are all whirling around, so I think we're going to keep that. Whoa! Jeez! I didn't expect to see so many. Let's also go give this thing those 3. Right, now what we can do is upgrade all those previous machines to the next level. Let's also have a quick look at what's happening around the base. Whoa! Research is bad, peeps. We are still not ready for that research. What happens? Let's check it out. So, this thing... Wait, this doesn't make sense. Production... Okay, I think... This might be really bad unless it's nighttime, but... What is the green line then? It's that one, isn't it? So does it... We have no... It must be nighttime. I must have night vision on in order for that to make sense. So I guess, once again, didn't I also say we were going to increase solar panel production? I believe I did say that. I believe I was waiting until I had more of these. I guess we're going to go... You. And your friend. Right click, left click. Make us some of those, please. Let's get a power cable in. Let's get a chest going on. We need all the things. I should probably upgrade these to like passive power supply. Passive power supply, like so the robots would give it to me, but knowing me, I'd find a way to fluff that up. Okay, let's pick up some accumulators and get some more power going on. Out of coal, says actually Ruben. According to that, we were still running. Oh no, wait, maybe there was some sense to what you said. Let's look at it again, now that I think about it. Yeah, this thing is lowish. I'm really not sure what to make of that. Let's go check up on coal then. Speaking of coal, let's get you something in there. You need more solar panels, says Halantech. It would appear so. Okay, now it's night time. I'm somewhat confused as to what is happening. I mean, it makes sense that something would go wrong after we increase the production of... Okay, that's interesting. Increase the production from... Oh god, I just can't talk sometimes, can I? I think we're running out of coal. Got a feeling we're running out of coal over there. Yeah, what did we do? We started doing science research. When we do research, we put huge demands on our factory. And clearly they weren't good enough, so let's come over to this spot. That robot's going to have to catch up. Okay, in go the solar panels. And then we'll do that one next. Sweet. Let's focus on this corner here first. I think it might be smart for me to place a few of these and then get out of here, because I might get cornered in. Where are my solar panels? Are we out of them already? Can't see them. I think we're out already. I think that was it. Jeez, they placed those quick, didn't they? So we've probably made very little difference. Well, I could have swore we brought quite a few with us, right, peeps? I thought we had like at least half a stack and it's all gone. Let's check out that power grid again. God, satisfaction's all the way down. It must be the coal. I reckon it's the coal. We've neglected that. Let's go... Because our setup will still run for a while, I guess. Let's go try and find another coal patch on here. There's one. And we'd have to set up a train to bring it over, which I don't think I'm really ready for, multiple trains yet. I haven't had time to research that. So if it is coal that's causing us issue now, we just need a boost of it, a little bit more to keep us going. Yeah, it really does look like it's cold, doesn't it? Camo J is here resubscribing for 27 months in a row. Oh, apparently I left him in the chest. What? How did I put him back into the chest? Oh, what a derp. Let's go pick it up then. Well, it looks like solar on its own, though, is going to take some time until it makes an impact. I'm going to guess when we come back over here, everything will be running slow. Just as I thought, we were all ready to start increasing super duper fast. Appears we're not at all. 32. And another 3. Right, it's going super slow due to the lack of electricity. That is no surprise. I could stop my science production again. That would be smart, I think, while we're in this tricky situation. There's a handy mod called Squeak Through, which makes the hitbox of all buildings a bit smaller so you can walk between solar panels. That's a nice little tweak right there. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's go over here. I guess we're going to rotate all of these to stop their production. Coal miners are running slow because there is not enough electricity. Yeah, it's a bit of a loop, isn't it? Like, you get called out a bit. Maybe we can just dump some coal into the system to give it like a bit of a kickstart. Okay, we've got to stop these ones as well. Although it doesn't look like there's too many of them actually running. Coal miners are running... Oh wait, I literally just read that message. Icky Doggy says, in my honest opinion, solar is mostly a way to make sure the factory never stops running. Not meant to make it run an entire factory. If you want to power a massive base, nuclear power is what you need. Or maybe I'll look into nuclear power in between streams and we can have a look at that soon. Okay, let's get this thing up and running then. So then the hope is that that makes enough coal to bring it all the way down here. And it doesn't get dropped under again. I'd like to be able to squeeze between these buildings, that's for sure. Okay, let's check it out. Coal is looking a little bit faster now, isn't it? Maybe we need 1 or 2 extra coal miners. I guess one of them clonked out. But we definitely need a new patch of coal, right? Or we get the whole thing running on solar. Okay, that one's done and dusted. I think what you might be able to do is have them overlap a little bit. Then there's a power thing in the way, right? Oh, and I think I'm going to cough. Although they are very expensive and take a lot of time to produce, I really recommend using solar panels, even for large factories. I have a large factory that needs about 8 gigawatts and it gets it from 90k solar panels, which take a lot of room, but you can be sure it never runs out. Says Aethea. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think the problem looks like it may have been our coal input just dropped a little bit, and unless our solar panels are good enough to do the whole factory at the moment, it's going to keep dipping down. So look at this. Once again, we need to get this thing moving a little bit faster. Maybe we really just don't have enough coal, because I've run out there. We're still using coal here. Might be worth maybe just cancelling that for now, since we've got the other system running, and just let that run to a close. Alright, and again, I don't think there's much else I can do over here. There's not much wiggle room, is there? Done about the best we can. Oh, that'll stop steel production as well. That might have been a bad move then. Maybe we'll just chop that off there. Oh, and that's a good idea. Replace it with a fast inserter. Right, let's check it out again. So we've come over here, tried to fix stuff. Satisfaction is still not good enough. We're probably not going to be able to get enough solar quick enough. X, resolve your excess liquid and coal problem by making solid fuel and using it for the boilers. Oh, that's a good idea, Winnie. Solid fuel. How do we make some good old solid fuel? Oh, it looks like you can make it from anything you like, and you make it in a chemical thing. Have we got one of those? We should have, or did have one of them. I think I'll have to make another one. This is way too cluttered, this inventory. Okay, there it is. Chemical plant. We need pipes, so we're going to need lots of iron. We need circuits. Let's make a couple of those. Right, so I guess we could pipe these things backwards a little bit. What is this here? Like, I obviously have plans for another belt, and some of this looks like it's going to get in the way. Because I've decided this is where my liquids go. Uh-oh. Don't know how I'll figure that one out. There's only one material we're pumping through here, and that's stone, and I don't know where or when we were going to use that, so we'll just ignore this for now. We'll just leave that as it is. Might as well go drop those solar panels off since you got them, says Stomp. Yeah, I could, but I don't think they're not going to make enough of a difference. So it doesn't make sense to, in my mind, it doesn't make sense to. Cool, I'm having a real hard time stringing sentences together today, aren't I? Yeah, I guess what I was going to say is it doesn't make that much sense to focus on them right now. Okay, let's make sure we've got loads of these going. Let's also have like one extra. Whatever. Wesbot says, X, watch out. You'll soon be in a horrible situation if you don't get more fuel very soon. If you run out of coal, you'll be pushed back to the Stone Age. Lol. Yeah, I probably will. I've also noticed that my steel relies on coal, so we need to get off of our coal reliance, that's for sure. And we need to keep pumping out those solar panels. Might be worth expanding that setup so we produce them faster, I'm thinking. Anyway, we've set up our pipe system, our pipe network here pretty well. Oh, we haven't actually done it as far as I need to go. Where does that go? That's just a hangover, isn't it? It's got to be. Okay, and then it just gets wiggled over to the side. It kind of needs to do that in a different spot because we got these bits, so it should go like that. And then wiggle over in that space. Okay, so which one are we going to take out? Does one of them produce more solid fuel than the other? 10 or 20? Well, if we go with 10 light, we've got 14k light and 11 in each tank. So we seem to even produce more light. Let's start off by then removing all of these and replacing them. Okay, so we don't have to come back and do that again so quickly. And now we need to grab our light oil and move it somewhere else. So I can see where light oil ends up. Where is the midpoint? Cool, this is a real mess around here, isn't it? And then I want it to go there. That ain't going to happen. Right, I think this is basically just going to turn into a mess at this point. Let's go ahead and put that there. Hopefully it'll be temporary. Oops. I should be able to click. Yeah, look at that. I learned this tip today. That's nice. Alright, so when it comes to getting... Oh, look at that. It's almost gone all the way to the end. That's good. We're holding out for a moment here. We're going to replace this. So we're going to run a belt in this little space here. Talk about squeezing things in. Jeez. Where are we? How are we? Well, maybe we go through this bit and then... Oh, we're going to have to go around a weird way. Okay, so we're going to have a belt that goes in here, and we're going to use a lot of underground belts. It's not going to be efficient. It's going to be spaghetti. We love spaghetti here, playing Factorio. It's our favourite food. I guess rotate, and then it'll go to the top, and then it'll come back down, right? Okay, so that's our output. And we've got some liquids here ready to be used. This is, in the long run, temporary, so we're not going to worry about stuff too much. Where are those beautiful chemical plants? I never made them, did I? I never made them. We got a noise in the ear. It's Geoflux here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Geoflux, thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying today's live stream. By the way, thank you everyone for tuning in and continue to check out Factorio with me. Over 500 peeps. I'm really, really glad to see so many people are interested in this game. So thank you everyone for tuning in. And if you haven't hit that follow button, he's doing it again. That cheeky assumer. He's telling me to hit the follow button every time. All I wanted to do was watch the stream. He's telling me to do things. Right, let's... well, we're just going to make a ton of this stuff, right? I don't care. I'm going to have 4 of these. We're going to set them up to make fuel from that one. Okay, we're going to shift right-click and then left-click to bring it all the way down here. And because this is a temporary setup, I'm going to get lazy. We're going to do it the ugly way. Oh, you naughty boy, assumer. That looks terrible. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh, you didn't connect. I thought that made a little connection. Okay. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got solid fuel. This was really quick. I had a feeling that we might be taking a fair bit of time doing this. But, geez, we put that together quickly, didn't we? Okay. Great suggestion, Winnie, by the way. That's look at this spaghetti. Look at this horrible spaghetti going on. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, so now I guess we don't want coal anymore, apparently. We no longer want it, and we're using that. So, I think we'll leave it relying on that for now, and get rid of some of this. And that can just become a straight... Or can it become a straight-up connection? I don't think it can. I think it's actually reliant on that inserter like that, so... We'll just leave it doing its thing, so we can keep steel going, and we've still got some of this going, and we want to reconnect that. I've noticed a problem here. Where I've done that, we've now got ore on the wrong side. All the way down to the end, I think. Can I pick it up from just one side? Where does this go? There you go, there it backs up. Ugh, stupid thing. Right. Let's put the iron ore back into these. Have some fuel as well, why don't you? Cool, alright. Alright, that's going again. Does that solid fuel work for all the furnaces too, says Stomp? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. It might do. It might be useful like that. Let's check this out. It's still running off of coal. Let's get rid of the last bit of coal there. That one's using solid fuel now. Cool. Are we producing enough? It kind of looks like we are, because things are slowly backing up, right? So I'm kind of happy with that. That's awesome. Nice tip, Winnie. Let's check it out. Satisfaction is a little bit better. We got to focus on making those solar panels faster, okay? Tissy Ever says, yesterday, Mumbo uploaded 2 Hermitcraft episodes by accident. Really? I'm uploading another one later today. It's already uploaded. It will get published after this stream sometime. Mumbo is in it, not collaboratively, but in a hilarious way. So funny. Oh. Anyway, what are we doing here? Jeez, pay attention, X. Think about what you're doing. We're going to make more of these, right? More and more of these. So what I could do, kind of temporarily-ish, is... What a great word, temporarily-ish. Is have you there, that one there, man, this music is so good. Ah, they're doing it, excellent. Right, that's good. Could I possibly put another one down here? 1, 2, 3. That would also work, believe it or not. We'd have to go there, and here, there, and... Oh, did I not make it? Ah, well. We'll squeeze one in. I thought it was the right width. course, some of you are going to hate this janky layout I got going on. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, we need to power all this stuff. Ugh, stop standing on the tracks. Shift right click, shift left click. Oh, we should make sure... Oh no, we've only added 2 new chests. Well, there we go. What we might start to see now is that the ones down here suck up the electronic circuits before the ones up there get to them. But that, my friends, is us producing them pretty much as fast as we can now. And we need to increase our electronic circuit production. Now, we had a stab at that a moment ago, but it... Oh, look at that. Satisfaction has sorted itself out for a moment. As I was rambling, as I was saying... Let's take all of those. Stomp says, make them all provider chests, then just request a ton of solar panels. I think I might. I think I might for that one. I kind of wanted to have a smarter setup where I didn't have to... Well, actually, no. If I make them chests, all it requires is 1 slot here. I don't need 1 slot for each of those, do I? So that might be something I actually do. Let's see. We can make those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love how terribly those are laid out, though. That's amazing. That's going to irritate everyone. Tip, place a yellow chest and put some wood in the slot with the trash can, says Nindo. Oh. Yellow chest. That's the other one. Wait, did I just make 5 of the wrong one? I think I did. Brilliant. I am just on a roll today. That's a derp. I made 5 of the wrong one, but now we're going to use it anyway. So we'll upgrade these, and then we'll put in the request. So we always want to have like 200. So if we've got 200 in our inventory, then we're going to go place some more. Okay, there we go. They're on it. Look at that, peeps. Look at that. They're doing their job. Good one. Now, if we put down a yellow one nearby... Oh, I've just made another one. I didn't want to make another one. Let's put a yellow one here. Right, now, I think what I do then is I... How does this work? I don't need those in my inventory anymore, do I? Oh, right, I do that and it takes it. Oh, wow, that's so cool. So if I don't want a bunch of stuff, I can just have them go dump it in chests. Like, I don't want those anymore. Get rid of them, please. But these ones I actually want to go back to different places. So can I tell them to take them to a specific place? Because we would like to have an inserter pump these back in so we reuse them. Given the size of the factory, it's not, you know, it's not the most necessary of things to do this, but I like to be efficient like that, you know. I like to not be wasteful. Okay, we could put that in here. And I'm not sure what else I really want to drop off at this point. There's other things here that I'd rather go back into the system rather than just end up in a junk chest. But the reality is, it's a waste of time. So let's go put those 2 things in. That'll do for now, I think. Right. And we've got loads of solar panels. Let's go place down some more accumulator thingies and do all of that business. Where is my truck? There it is. Thought I'd left it behind. So now we will need coal for something. Gonna need coal for this thing. Let's check this out again. Production. I wonder if our system still isn't good enough, but the... Yeah, I reckon the aftermath of our potion stuff has calmed down. I am really struggling with words today, and I have no coal on me. Great. Let's start that sentence again. I think after we stop doing our research, once it recovered from that, I think that's why the power situation looks a little bit better. So we want to keep stressing the system to figure out where we're at with it, basically. Or I could actually not do this and focus on upgrading solar, but who knows? I don't mind. Okay, so the other one was this. Alright, and now we're probably going to see the production take a bit of a nosedive, maybe? The accumulator charge is going down, that's for sure. Research requester chests. X, says Mirsar. That'll be something we'll do soon. I'm guessing that was useful for one of the things I just requested. And then continue to blab about other stuff. I get very sucked into what's going on in this game. Need to look at chat more. Use solid fuel for car, says Xavius. I'm going to guess as we run out of coal, everything, all those tracks will be replaced with solid fuel. So the train, the car, it will probably all start running off of it. Right. Over here we go. We're going to see him fly out and place everything down, aren't we? Alright. Oh, jeez, don't run into it. I need to... Don't lock me in. I need to do these ones up the top that you can't reach. That's it. That's it. Run behind me. And you won't be able to trap me inside of here. I know what your game is. I know what your game plan is. Trying to trap X. I'll see how it goes. Right. Is that a disclaimer for a repair job? I guess I could help a little bit here. There we go. That's all the help I'm going to do. It wasn't a lot of help, but it was something. Okay. So I think we need our destruction blueprint now. Which is no longer here. And I couldn't get rid of it before. How odd. Okay. I think once you marked things to be destroyed, it lets you place down a blueprint. Yep, it sure does. Oh, we never finished the last lot as well. Cole says, I've never played this game. I would if I had a PC, but I don't. That's unfortunate, buddy. Bruno says, what would X say if he got attacked by biters? Somebody touch my spaghetti. We're playing on peaceful deliberately, because the aliens just add like a stress that I'm not really in the mood for. Ponybutt says, Asuma said the magic word a bit ago, and I had to look something up. What's the magic word? Batboy says, missed the start of the stream, but did Asuma end up doing anything with the bonuses? Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that. Peeps, what are the bonuses? Research speed plus 90%? What? That sounds crazy good. Guntara, I don't know what these are. I don't know what they are, but they sound cool. I love the Slay series, says Tissevia. Thanks for letting me know. I really enjoyed playing it, and I'll continue to make some more. We got a noise in the ear donation here from none other than Ponybud saying, the story I'm about to tell, I will tell you, well, is of my dear Aunt Muriel, and just how I've been naughty. Viola the farm, my aunt lives here, with my precious pup and husband dear. My heart beats fast as I drew near. I feel so nice and naughty. Did you write that yourself, Pony? That was interesting. I did not expect to be reading a poem on stream today, but that was cool. Let us know the deal, Pony. I'm scanning my eyeballs on the chat. Ponybutt says, I wonder how many times he'll mess this up. Oh, goodness me, Pony, you have no faith in me. I said it flawlessly. It was a perfect execution of noises from the mouth. That's what it was. That's definitely what it was. Thank you ever so much, Pony. I appreciate it. Pony says, and no one got the reference. I didn't get the reference. I was focusing too much on making sure I didn't derp and say something wrong. So, there was that. The Firoo has resubscribed for 13 months in a row. For Firoo, thank you so much for resubscribing. I appreciate your support. Hope you are enjoying the stream that we're doing here today. Demon2 says, does anyone have faith in X's ability to speak? Apparently not. Not even me. Even I believe that I'm going to mess something up. Don't trap me in. Don't trap me in. I know y'all can't reach this bit here. Do not trap old X in. Okay, there we go. And I can help build the last bit, I guess. Right. Go do my bidding. Yes, Bob knows it, says Ponybutts. Bob says, someone is a Courage the Cowardly Dog fan. Okay, I don't even know what that is now. Even when you tell me what it is, I don't know. Bonuses are practically things that are boosted, says Game Troll. So is it like I just get to pick this and then it's permanent, right? And Do I only get to pick one, or are these already active? Do I click there to activate it? Because research speed seems like a good one. Mining productivity seems very good. But do I select as to which one I add 6% to? Is that how this works, peeps? Oh, Defender, that sounds cool. I think I know what that is. I think that might have been in the game when I last played it. Right, how many solar panels? I think we can start work on another one as well. Demon 2 says it's a weird kids cartoon. Okay. No, those are all the currently active bonus. Oh, okay. So I just get these for some reason. I don't know how I got them. Maybe actually this is the stuff that we've already researched. That would make sense. These feel like things that I've researched. Oh, apparently I can't reach up there. There we go. Very good. Let's go do another one. This will be the last one, I believe, for now. Got to do that again. And that allows me to do that. Sweet. Very nice. I'm going to go stand on the other side. Licky Doggy says Assumer equals derp. Cheers. Cheers for the faith in me. Goodness me. Gale Force says X is making me want to play Factorio again. Sadly, I don't have a functioning computer and I can't afford a new one. That's unfortunate, man. Yeah, this game, like, every time you see someone playing it, you want to play it. That's how I felt for the last few years when I haven't been playing it. Okay, I think we're out of solar panels, peeps. I've got a slight inkering that we might be out of solar panels. My intuition is telling me that that might be the case. Let's check out the network. Okay, so again, our solar panels are delivering more. This is a huge step up there. Cool. Let's see what we can do now. I'd actually like to focus on strengthening our production of these solar panels. Now that I think about it. Oh, don't go that way! Oh, that was the way of destruction. Xavier says you can press shift to place blueprints and destroy everything under it. Oh, okay. Hold down shift. Yeah, hopefully I remember that next time we get back over there. Ow! Oh, now the little robot's going to go repair it. Peeps, this is why you shouldn't keep repair packs on you. In fact, why do I have them on me? To repair stuff. Don't say that. Jeez, that's obvious. Okay, so coming back over here, our solar panels are indeed throttled by the green circuit. Nothing else seems to be using it, so it could be that the yellow belts are what's slowing it down at this point. That's my guess. I think we're going to see green is backed up. Yep, it's healthily backed up. We need to upgrade the belts. This is the bit I probably like the least of upgrading stuff in your factory, is when you have to start upgrading belts. There should really be like a way to make the robots do this, you know, make them do your bidding. Upgrade everything. When we get back to the logistics area, they're just going to swarm me. Got to make sure we get every little bit as well. And we got a noise in the ear. It's a donation here from Ponybutt saying, okay, fine, an explanation. Because I was begging for an explanation, Pony. Every time I hear anyone say naughty, I think of Freaky Fred from the cartoon. Courage. The cartoon is very disconcerting and Freaky Fred is even more so. But I love him and the way he says naughty. He has a cutie, a lovely voice. What? A quiet, lovely voice. How does he say naughty then? Well, I guess that's probably not going to work in terms of me asking you over chat. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Pony, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I'll have to check out the show. I've never heard of Courage. Is that what it's called, right? Or am I misunderstanding things? But yeah, I'll have to check it out and see what it's about. Mirsar says there is a mod for auto belt robot upgrade, but nothing by default. There are a lot of mods, aren't there, for useful things. I think, so far, all the things I've heard that are like, oh, that's available in mods, to me it's not like modded Minecraft where there's like a diverse opinion about what should or shouldn't be. it seems like a lot of the tweaks and changes that they've made in this game over time kind of fit that theme of making the automation like painless, and quite a few of these mods sound like they've hit on things that are a bit painful. Like this right here sucks. There should totally be a way to do it, and to do it with robots seems like a pretty fair compromise. Where is the bit where we need it the most? It is actually right here. We just got the belts all the way down to where we need it the most. You facing the right way? There we go. Let's upgrade that. Sweet. Okay, another underground belt. And then we have a splitter. That, I'm going to guess, is probably... Oh, look at that. That's what's throttling it. We need... Oh, goodness me. That's a really poor setup, isn't it? Okay, let's replace that. I've got a better way of doing this. Let's go from there to there. Let's add a splitter. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's solar panel production. All this time, it was just one little inserter doing too much work. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Okay. Goodness me, look at them all go. Look at all these robots going. We got a noise in the ear, some cheers and bits here from Fred. Fred says, "Hey Asuma, I love the content you make." Is this Freaky Fred? It's Fred104. Just wanted to ask you if you ever read Ender's Game. I think you'd enjoy it. I haven't read the book, but I've seen the TV series, right? TV series? The movie. And the movie was alright. It's just sort of one of those, what do they call them? Tweenager? Or something like that? Like one of those teen-style movies. I don't mind those. Some of them are alright. Like, oh, what's it called? The one with the walls. Maze Runner? Like, they're not so bad. I don't mind those kind of movies. They're cool. They entertain you. Spaghetti power, says X-Ruby. There's lots of spaghetti power going on over here. That's for sure. Lots of spaghetti power. Why are there belts that go nowhere, says Daniel? Well, they go into the future, is where they go. These belts down here, they go into the future. In the future, they'll supply other stuff. If you're thinking of these ones, though, they don't go nowhere. They go to supply all of these, basically. Right, let's go stand somewhere. What's going on now? Look at that. We're going to be producing solar panels so fast. Oh, my goodness me, I've got 4 stacks already. I think that means it's probably time for us to turn on the old research again and see what happens. Apparently you've got 1.1 gigajoules, I think that is. Alright, research. What do we want next? Probably lab speed. You're going to hate me for this, but it makes the future stuff quicker. Although I wouldn't mind working on the modules soon. Oh, there's so much that needs to be done. We're going to do that one. And now we're going to look at how it impacts our whole system here. So... these ones are going okay. I guess we'll let it run for a while and we'll see where things back up. The first thing I want to check out, though, is the green circuits that we just... yeah, look at that. Okay, so something interesting going on here. I think what we want to do is balance the belt, as they call it. Which, I mean, why is it backed up on one side and not the other? I'm not entirely sure. But we want to get everything working here. And if we look at where it's running out of copper over on this side. So our copper throughput will probably be the next bottleneck. Although there is a yellow belt here, clearly we're not getting enough copper into the system. So our next challenge is to probably work on getting in more copper. What's happened with iron as well? Iron's coming out on one side of the belt. Why is that? Why? We have one empty belt. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This can be solved quite easily. And I guess the other side's going to want that as well. Aha. Wow. Okay, that was an interesting find. We needed that. That was an interesting find. Let's check out how all this is changing the power again. There's probably a lot more demand. I really struggle to read this and figure out like what the demand is or where we're suffering, but we seem to be okay. Alright, excellent. So now we're pumping in more iron. Very good. I think we need to work on getting more copper into this place now. And that's going to be tricky. But loads of them are running, that's good. And we made loads of these to upgrade them, but we're not ready for that yet. And look at this, hardly any coal is being used. Crazy. Licky Doggy says, I mean, I could, but it's always been this way and I don't wish to change it. Oh, that's probably a reply to someone else. Hi, Sumerio Mango is hosting you. Is he your friend? Yeah, we're like, yeah, of course. Talk to him on Discord from time to time. Sort of like YouTube buddies, you know. And if I don't think Il Mango will be watching, but I appreciate the host, of course. Let's think about what we're gonna do here. I mean, I know I got to work on the trains, but I really don't feel like that's what I should do at this point in time because our coal patch is literally here. So we're going to upgrade this and then sort that belt out. So actually, what we really need is like a double belt. I want to do this the lazy way, but I know I should do it with trains. Let's do it the lazy way. So inside of here, and grab that. Okay, we can make that work. Right, what it doesn't have is the power cables, though, does it? I've got to place those myself, I think. Yep, these have got to be done manually. Winnie T Ford says, X, I suggest making solid fuel out of heavy oil also, then it won't accidentally turn off your production if it backs up again. That's a good idea, yeah. We'll see how it goes. We'll go check up on that whole thing real soon. I should have put those belts in myself, I think. Wait a minute, no, these weren't made with the old types, they were made with those ones. So what I should have done, as I just said, was put in the belt myself, and then let those ones do the rest of the work. Okay, so now... yeah, that's much more like it. Excellent. Why do they keep hovering nearby? That's what I can't figure out. Oh, okay, more to place down here. More to place over here. Licky Doggy says, here, last try to get X's reaction to it. Assume that each time you said my name, I've died laughing. It's Little K Doggy, as in Lil K Doggy. Alright, sorry. Everything goes lowercase on my screen for names, so it always just looks like it's hard for me to decipher names because every letter is lowercase. People use cases to define each word, right? That's why I struggle so much with it. After all this time, I realised I can blame it on something that isn't me. Wonderful. Oh, we've got some that have run out over here. Okay, so now we want to upgrade this belt all the way to red again. And that should help with our production. And another thing that will help will probably be that. Yeah, now ideally we'd like that on both sides of the belt. So what if I actually diverted this somewhere else? Okay, let's mess around again because we love messing about. Now that puts it on both sides, and I think the speed might need to be full for all of this to work properly, but hey, there you go, that's something, isn't it? I don't think I can really put more throughput on this. It's starting to actually open up a little bit, so maybe we can squeeze a bit more in. Let's go grab our blueprint for that, which is probably in my inventory now instead of on my book, and let's go add in a couple over here. Hold down shift, wasn't it? There you go, and then it gets rid of that. Sweet. Okay, so what we learned last time is that I should do this. And then while they're placing some more, we will put a splitter over here or something. Oh, that's not quite enough room. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. They need some power. Right, now we're really getting to it. Also, we finished our lab research. Is there another level of lab research? There is, but it requires the purpley potions, which I'm not ready for. So, now I get to make a decision about what we're going to focus on next. These are all things that I can't do up until that one, nuclear power, which we might work on in the future, actually. But something I'd like to see probably nowish is faster robots, I feel like. And I don't know, what's that? Worker robot speed. Increases the flying speed of logistic. Yes, please. Yes, please. Those are what we want next. Alright, sweet. So now we should have a really solid throughput. It looks like it's almost perfect. So that's good, and it looks like we have every single copper. That was better. That was better than doing it the other way. Also, this is backing up just because we're not consuming as much as we could, so that's awesome. And we got loads of irons backed up. Wow, so we should really be able to start to produce more. Now, what's weird here is that something changes between there and there. Oh, look, there's like one belt. Huh. Oh, well, that's something, isn't it? Cool, look at that. Right. Now that's going to help a little bit with producing more of the green stuff. Excellent. We have finished robot worker speed number 1. Can we do number 2? Let's do number 2. Get robot speedy, says that, Jared. Absolutely. Winnie T. Ford says you can use 51 miners to fill up a red belt completely. You got all the knowledge, didn't you? All the knowledge. I think what I'd like to do in the future is do a series on this and have the time to consider things like that and then go do the research, because those numbers are out there, aren't they? All the Factorio wizards are probably sharing all of that stuff, and that's what I would really like to take advantage of, having that kind of knowledge so you can make better decisions with designing. So it looks like we're still throttled a little bit over here. We won't worry about upgrading the belt speed, although would it make a difference? This might back up and more might fit onto there. I'm really not sure. I don't think it will make a difference though, because it would surely back up if the demand was enough. So I'm not sure if this means we need to upgrade this. I think this is running at maximum and it requires more input, basically. Could be wrong. Look, it's backing up on one side. Maybe this is another moment where we need something like that. Okay, let's get that going on. In fact, let's get a little bit of that as well. So does that really help? I'm not sure. This is the whole belt balancing stuff that I don't quite understand. Let's get a faster splitter here. Okay, that's good. Okay, it looks like this one wants it as well, you see. And then let's just increase all of that. Right, now has that made a good enough difference? I'm not sure. Oh, goodness me, there's a lot more green stuff coming out of here now, isn't there? Maybe that did make the difference. Wow. Right, now let's take a look at what slows this down. Let's find one that's very capable of placing. This one here seems to be able to place these constantly. So I think all three of them could go together. Actually, no, that one first. Yeah, look at that. Right, the demand looks to... This produces a little bit faster. That doesn't need an upgrade. That's what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and put all of these on to the next level. Wow, we backed up the belt on that side. Okay, so there's definitely some stuff about balancing the belts and throughput that I'm not quite understanding, because I'm not sure if I've correctly balanced this belt, but I did not think that we were going to be able to achieve that. But examining it and looking at this, it was definitely something that was going on. You need a balancer, says tactically. Yeah, I need to understand like how that stuff actually works, really, because what we end up doing is putting it onto one side of the belt, and then it looks like we can't get more in to this, but we actually can. And it's interesting now how that side is backed up. Oh, it's actually backed up because of the output, right? So we did this, and now we kind of need it on the opposite side. And if I put two of these together, I don't know if that achieves what we want it to do or if it does absolutely nothing. But let's say we do that now. Is that a proper belt balancer? It kind of looks like it's doing a good job. Because now all of this gets sucked downwards. Yeah, I definitely need to learn how to do like the belt balancing stuff. Okay, so we've done another... Right, the next speed right here requires the next level of potions. So we'll see the effects of those in a moment when we go place down some more solars. There is also that, which I do not want to worry about. We want to do nuclear power in the future, but I think I'm going to do these speed modules, as I might start to make these soon. So let's go and research those. Johnny Fight says you'll probably need fast inserters taking the green circuits out of the crafting machine. Good suggestion. Let's go upgrade all of those as well then. So that way... There's another thing that I'd like to have, like robots that could... Oh, we already did that a little bit on the new part up here. Yeah. Robots that could upgrade these would be pretty awesome. Possibly, could iron be throttling it? No. We can see what's throttling it. It's looked like it was copper on occasion. Let's go up here where it can output all the time. Yeah, so the iron input is good. Maybe the copper input is a little bit slow. Is production... No, production just dipped under. Right. Sorry, satisfaction just dipped under because we've, you know, zapped out so much more from this. Right, and our speed modules are done. Let's keep researching as we can go place down more solar panels. Right, so we're going to go over here and we're going to see a crazy amount of robots that can fly faster now. Where are those robots? There they are. There's those crazy robots. Oh, look at them fly faster. Isn't that wonderful? Do I have a chest for that stuff? I don't think I do. I'm going to end up with so much of it as well. Oh, and you can take those. Yeah, that's what we need a chest for, these ones. Anyway, I now have a stupid amount of solar panels. There's more. I can get more in my inventory. Wow. Okay, I didn't think about that last time. Look. That's how much we're producing. We've gotten all the green circuit bits over here and it's doing wonderful. I wonder if our satisfaction might have something to do with our solid fuel setup. Okay, I think we might actually need to up the production here now as well. Let's get this one going. Because we might find that they're balanced the other way now. Lil K Doggy says, ah, well, that's for the games. For rewards, you can do simple little things like make it so we can ask a question and get some notification for 150 points. Like, I don't know what I want to do with Harmony. I didn't want to do that. I like the idea of, well, I like everything the way it is at the moment, basically. Yeah, I really need to sort out what I'm going to do with Harmony. I wonder if lubricant backing up causes any issues. I don't think it does. Petroleum gas is actually full, and look at that, we haven't backed up. I'm going to replace one of those since we have so much of it, even though we're using it for solid fuel. I'm also going to replace this just in case it somehow actually causes a problem. But I think all we're going to do now is drain more electricity, probably. Check this out. If there's something we want to increase, our this tier right here could do with some sort of expansion. Kind of looks like we could just continue with the same layout pretty easily. Let's upgrade the inserters and the belts, since these are the belts that we're using. Okay, and let's make a blueprint. Be nice if you could make a temporary blueprint, like one that you just use for a moment. Copy and paste stuff like that. I might even just trash that after. Oh wow, they just moved fast. Come on then, show us what you got. I'm going to help you with the belts. We've learned that that's what I should do. Oh, look at this. Look at them go. Wonderful. And it remembers all the recipes. Oh, and now they're stocking me back up again. I don't have to do nothing in this game. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, what's that? Worker cargo. Oh. Right, so they carry a couple of things and drop them off. Oh, I'm doing that one then. And we can get more logistics slots apparently. That's cool. God, that was epic. That was epic. Right, and are these things actually doing anything? Yep, they are. So we have indeed increased production. Let's check out satisfaction. Yeah, we're rocking on satisfaction, so we need more solar panels. This is so cool. This is so cool. Woo, the blueprints are super easy to make, says that Jared. They are. You know, I'm learning, like, despite our bus layout being good, it requires like a lot of work to upgrade it as you go along. It's like every level of this game just seems to have more and more layers of efficiency and figuring stuff out. If you knew it all from the beginning, I wonder if there'd be like an optimal way to lay stuff out. Right, I'm not sure. Oh wait, no, they can't carry extra stuff yet, can they? So we're not worrying about that right now. Cool, they did a good job. Let's do another good job here. Maybe another good job there and another good job here. Lots of good jobs, peeps. I'm going to get trapped in the middle of this, I know it. I just know it. They're going to trap me in the middle. I should replace that myself. God, look at how many solar panels we have. Right, let's get you all over onto this side. I'm trapped. This is great. Now Jared says, X, before expanding, make a path in between so you don't block yourself in. That's genius. Why did I not think of doing that? I guess we'd leave this alone now, right? And just put a path or a gap even. Oh, there is one reason why, is because the grid connects up. But I guess if you put power poles in the middle or there is a connection at the end, you'd be fine. But yeah, that's a very good observation. Copy and paste will come in a future update. It was confirmed in FFF255, Factorio Friday Facts, in case you don't know, says Apheria. I do know about those old Factorio Friday Facts, as I read them for a long time, but they were talking about stuff I didn't understand. I say read them for a long time, I mean like I've been reading them, because even though I haven't been playing the game, I've been following it for ages, and reading all those little factoid updates, which are really cool. How about these ones over here? They're not interested in the ones close by. Okay, what does that mean? They're zapping up, they're doing a charge? I think they're charging up. Well, we got more solar panels for them. Oh, we could check out that ratio at some point as well, because we can see all of them in the system, 296 and 500. So if anyone knows that ratio, they could tell me how many more of one type I need. You missed an accumulator, says Mr. Gordon. Oh, we missed quite a few actually. Yeah, we definitely need to sort out a path. That's for sure. Right. Well, I'm going to go in here and make sure we can do this. Yep, one go over there perhaps. Nice. Then I'll place the solar panels. Whoa, 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 let me out. Okay, so I guess now we need a path block as a road between these things. I wonder if I could have it as part of the blueprint as well. Right, I only need one to go through myself, don't I? So apparently that's all I had. Apparently that's all I had, peeps. So we're going to get super ambitious now. Oh, I'm going to hold down shift. If I hold down click, there it goes. There it goes. Wow. It's going to make all of that for us, peeps. Whoa, what happened? Wait a minute, that didn't work. It worked for a little bit and then it stopped working. How odd. Oh, look, I can do that as well. What happened there? Peeps are saying my car. Oh yeah, my car, it's in the middle of it. Can I get my car, please? There we go. No, don't place them! Ugh! I'm trying to get rid of all of them. There we go. So it worked for a little bit and then it stopped. I don't know why. That Jared is here, by the way, 8 minutes ago. Oh, I'm so on time. Such a professional. That Jared says, resubscribing for 6 months in a row, saying, geez, didn't even realise, hee hee. That was probably related to something we were talking about a moment ago. Right, are they all out of juice? How's our satisfaction then? Whoa! Whoa! That has plummeted. Why? What happened to our network here? Can someone explain that to me? Maybe this stuff has been running out overnight all this time, and I am none the wiser. Yeah, something absolutely ripped. Everything's boom, like that, gone down. That's bonkers. That is bonkers. Well, we can keep placing stuff. Day consumption is high, so they don't get to charge. But we had it running smoothly for a long time, right? Like, everything was running smooth. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Maybe it wasn't running smooth in the night. Well, let's check this out. So, if we go for the last... Oh, that's on its own network. If we look at the last hour, there have been these tanks, and that's actually in tune. That you can clearly see the day-night cycle. Right, okay, I'll shut up now. I'll shut up. Okay, I'll stop pretending I know things. We're going to place... Oh, that's actually too wide. I thought I made it a one-wide gap. Wait, that doesn't even work. How do I connect them together then? Do I put a substation here in the middle? I don't know. I don't know. We'll connect them when they're all there at the end. Right, let's go and try and build this network up a bit more, I guess. What is your peak consumption? You need one solar panel for every 42 kW of peak usage. Wow, this sounds like a useful comment right here. And one accumulator for every 50k. How does that not... I know how it doesn't align because of that. Yeah, because we had that whole problem. Right, now, if we start building from here, it's going to connect there. Also, are my robots being silly and flying too far away? And they should be able to carry more stuff now as well. You only seem to be carrying one. Right, so let's check that out. Lauren there with the information. So every 42k or 50... We'll do accumulators. 50k is going to be easier to work with. So my peak consumption is up here, which is... that's not everything we're looking at. Oh, is that literally it right there? Like 50 megawatts? So wouldn't that mean we need like 1,000 of these accumulators? So we are like literally nowhere near what we need. Come on, don't be shy. Why are you so slow? Right, we're out of accumulators actually, aren't we? And we're probably going to run down on our... What are they called again? Substations. Oh, where's my car? Oh, come back. Come back to me. I don't mind the car, but I think it would have been smart to have set up a train that like runs... Oh, I could do this now just for us between locations. Like, if I want to get over here, why not have a train track that takes me over here, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So, if we just do this... Okay, I think you can have a cross section, yep. Yep, that's a cross section. Right, gonna have to... Oh, thank goodness they added this. Like, this used to be a pain in the bum, I tell you. And you can zoom out and do it really far away. That's awesome. So, where do I want to travel to? I want to travel downwards a bit. I kind of hop between here and my little logistics area, right? This is the way you play this game. Just throw this stuff down. The robots can clean it up later on if there's a problem. Okay, I want to make a train then. I am going to make a train. A train will cost me lots and lots of steel and engines. Oh, thank you. Thank you, robots. They should carry 2 each now, I think, is how it works. Let's check it out. We were trying to do some module stuff as well. Did we do all of that? I think we did. Let's do more logistics slots. Cool. Right, and I'm really going to up the amount of these that we request now. Nice. I should probably get these things like on a belt over here so they're in range of that. Oh, they're almost in range of that. And then we can have that give it to us automatically. That's how we've got to think of everything in this game. Just, we're not doing the work, this thing's doing the work for us. Now, are we short of something? No. Maybe this is just not fast enough for our needs now. Go nuclear power, says Bob. Well, I kind of like what we're doing with solar power at the moment. We're just slowly increasing it. And whatnot. Right. Oh, what else was I going to do? I was going to make a train. So we need engines, which are over here. Hopefully that's enough. 28. That should be more than enough. And then steel was the other one. I can see some steel right here. Can I steal some steel from this belt? I can. And now we have a train. Cool. And then I'm going to need some fuel. I've got coal, luckily. X, build signals so the trains don't crash, says Morgan. Will it stop me from crashing it? Because I was gonna drive this train myself, you know. Oh, there is something else that I wanted to grab inside the base. If you press the button with the cross on top of the map view, you can see all your bonuses. Yes, we've checked those out several times. I guess, there you go, we can see these ones now as well, right? Or was that the new thing that popped up here? Anyway, right, we now have more logistics slots. We'll check those out in just a second. We can have more trash slots, which I'm not actually using. So, braking force might be useful. Ah, another efficiency module thing. Right. Beaver Doug says, X will kill himself without train signals. Lol. Do they blow up trains when they collide then? Is that what you're saying? Everyone seems to be harping on about these signals. Oh, look, this is backed up all the way. Okay, why did I wander over here? This stuff, stone, and those chests, stone bricks. I want lots of them so that I can make stuff. Which stuff? Which stuff do I want? That stuff? Oh yeah, that's right. No, I got it all wrong. I don't want these. Take them back. No, wrong way around. Okay. That was derpy. Let's chuck that up there. So, did you run out of iron ore? This just filled up, didn't it? Let's just have it make a stupid amount of that stuff. Right. We want more paths where we're going. I've also just got crazy amounts of junk all the time. We need to sort that out. Right, efficiency modules were done. Let's just do that. Let's just start doing all the research. So, still struggling in the night time, but we're able to do all of this research, which is cool. I would suggest signals, says Kaza. Yeah, everyone wants signals, so let's make that our next focus, right? We've kind of sussed out this whole solar panel business, and we've created tons and tons of. This is actually a little bit far out here. In fact, this area is now like, oh, I could actually just build upwards. Anyway, oh god, I'm talking out loud, aren't I? Without finishing sentences again. It'll all make sense soon, peeps. It'll all make sense soon. Honestly, a train crash sounds like fun, says Livid Python. Jeez! Enjoy and watch Asuma die, are ya? That's not normal. Right, they seem to want to fly all the way back over here to where they had an instruction last. I wonder if I could... Oh no, I've got 36 of those, so we're kind of maximising the amount that I've got here, right? I probably need to upgrade my armour if I want to get more robots working for me. Anyway, this is a job that we can now do. We can run over here and place all of these. Problem being, How do I see my Roboport range? Because they can't reach the bottom side, so I have to walk all the way across and then all the way back. Let's keep doing some research. X is talking out loud, says Loris. I just become aware that, like, my sentences aren't very coherent and I'm just rambling. Ponybutt says it's fun to watch you die, though. You would say that. By the way, we had a noise from Tisevia. Resubscribing for 2 months, saying, "Hey X, have you met some of the hermits in real life?" I've met all of the hermits at our annual hermit convention, where we all go and look at Etho's face. No, I haven't met any of the hermits. So you know. Apart from that one time at Minecon. Senpai says, watching this screen for more than 1 hour is quite hard. Can we get an eye break? Once more, Suma. Not for the rest of this stream. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer. I just want to get more power in place. So this is now like a task that I do, right? I wander over here, I place down the path, did we run out of something? I think we run out of accumulators again. Wow. We're really starting to play on a massive scale. That's for sure. So yeah, this is like a task that I do now. I come over here and I place these down. So I want to investigate things that are going to make this quicker and easier. One of them would be having all the accumulators that we need. And having like better upgrades, better range. So maybe we need some more power armor. I'm not sure how all this stuff works, peeps. How would we get more range for our construction robots? Is that a thing we can do? Let's see what chat says. Your accumulators use power too, says Big Fear Reaper. Am I getting it right? Accumulators store power and substations use... No, they don't use power, they transfer power. No more range for robots, says Pangzander. So I'm guessing this is something that every player suffers with a little bit, right? That you want to use your robots remotely, but this is their maximum range. Alright, that was good. We certainly upgraded a lot of that, and now we're going to hop on a train and head back. Where's my train? So, y'all want some rail signal action going on. This one's going to be my manually controlled one. And here's its fuel. Please don't crash into my other train, that's all I can say. Right, and now we can absolutely whiz from one place to the other. Bam! And it just stops just like that. It doesn't come off the edge of the tracks. Alright. First order of business. Oh, we could swap that to the other side and put it in range of all of this. That's our first order of business. We're going to swap this around. Okay, and potentially make more of them as well, I guess. Like we could put, let's see, 1, 2, yep. 3 of these. And we could put them all to a single chest if we did... Not quite. Oops! Jade! That wasn't very smart. They're bringing me things constantly, I love it. Okay, and then that there. Nope. Okay, let's make the battery. And he missed it again. Face death, says Lil K Doggy. Yeah, didn't I ask for something and then miss it? What did I ask for? I'm so terrible at this streaming thing. Place roboports. Where did that go? That message has appeared. Place roboports around a fully automate solar. Just place templates and wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get ya. I could place them in that range. Alright, so peeps are suggesting that we use roboports and then take them down after. We could try that. We could certainly try that. One thing I'm starting to notice is some inventory size issues. That is for sure. So passive provider chest. We put that there. And then we tell the system that we... Oh, look, we've got extra slots. That's amazing. That we want those and we want them in abundance. Yep, look, and it's bringing it... Each one it makes, it brings it over to me. Wonderful. Okay, so what about that trash stuff? Like, if I want that there, they're going to come take it, right? And rather than worrying about filtering it all back into the system. We're just going to get rid of it and clear up some free space because it's just a pain in the bum all the time. Okay, where's the next pain in the bum thing? Don't really see one. Iron chests, get rid of those. Right, next bunch of research is done. I think we will now do... We'll do that because, wow, 1,000 potions, and I think peeps want to see me do that soon. So it'll be fun. Morgan says, X, if you stand long enough on the train rails, you get endless power, so try it. Endless power if I stand on the train rails. That just sounds like a trick, you know, like someone's trying to get me killed. That's what it sounds like to me. Also, should I start making these speed modules? Goodness me, like, I know how this game works now. We're in this, like, endless loop where you're thinking... Should I make speed modules? And then it's like, if you do, you've got to go around and place it and everything. And then you're going to have more power consumption, so you keep going back and forth. It's crazy. But we are definitely on top of things here. Look at this. We have really ramped up our production. And the solar panels are really in effect. This over here as well doing a good job. Although it's not backing up, which is what I would have liked to have seen. Looks like actually we could definitely get more out of this right here. This is very slow. And it's being throttled by the thing in front of it. How did I not notice that? Ah, and then iron cogs are going to probably throttle something. Right, I know how this game works. Let's do an upgrade to this and an upgrade... Oh, I'm just getting distracted now, aren't I? Just... Oh, look, I can upgrade this. Oh, look, I can upgrade that. Let's upgrade everything. Okay, what are we looking at doing? That? No. Oh, goodness me. I will just take that. Yep, and then go... And I got a feeling we might not have the right belts here. But that's fine. Oh no, it still managed to find some yellow belts for us to use. And then I got to put in the power cables. Cool. So we've definitely increased that. And then what did I say? Iron cogs will now need more. That's another belt that really needs some work. Use Alt F4 to win the game, says Hamstap. I'm not going to fall for that one, jeez. Who do you think I am? Right. Some sort of derp. Here's where I think we need a little bit of balancing action going on. Although I could be entirely wrong. Now it just backs up that side. Actually, I think... Hey, this is a thing we don't need. How long's that been there for? We don't need that at all. Oh, now I'm going to have loads of those things lying around in my inventory. Great. I think what we want to do is put that there and have... That might be the better way to go about it, but I'm not sure. Okay, so actually the problem here is there's not enough iron coming in. So I might have to upgrade all of this iron belt backwards. That looks better. Did that actually do it? Was it literally just that? Wow. Okay, here's another way I think we can upgrade. If we go put these assembling machines on. Oh, do you know what? This is pointless, because now it's about the output. Look, on this side and that side, the output is now problematic. So it's probably belt speeds. There's so many places you can increase, and you just need to learn what are the best ones. X, have you not derped enough this stream? Are you the real assumer, says Morgan. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. There's just always something to be done in this game. It's crazy. Gotta upgrade those belts. Okay, that one certainly doesn't seem to be using this stuff, so we'll leave it alone. This one here is using it a fair bit. And I don't think we've made it to the one that was suffering yet. Was it this one here? Where was it? It was this one here. Right, we found it. And we're upgrading our way to it. It only uses half the belt. That could in itself just be the problem. Oh, and also I guess I've got to upgrade that and that. Yeah. Now they're going to come through. Right. Interesting. You know, a lot of factory setups that I've seen, they make more stuff on demand where you are, and I think I'm starting to learn why. You can have a better throughput of like iron on one belt, double-sided, than you can having little bits like this. But you live and you learn. Dave Dragon says, assume it. If you hover with your mouse over an already placed item and press Q, quick select it from your inventory. Oh, for real? Like, Huh, I did not know it worked that way as well. I knew you could use it to drop it off. That's super cool. Right, peeps, what have I said I was going to do that I haven't done? Probably a lot of things. Let's check out our power again. Have we hit an almighty dip? I'm not sure if that is or not. Production probably tells us better, doesn't it? Yeah, look, there's our dips now. We're sort of overcoming our dip problems. However, we've just massively increased the amount of iron we're taking in. No surprise with the upgrade to the cogs, right? So, oh, what's missing over here? I think that's steel. Steel furnace setup is probably something we'll do in the next stream. I guess I could go place more solar panels, right? Rail signals, that's the thing. X, stay reading chat for a second. If you read this, I'll repaste what I've been trying to help you with. Lil K Doggy, I'm reading. I'm reading. If I happen to not be reading soon, I apologise, but I'm reading. Hey, we'll do the rail signals, we'll read chat. Those are some things. Those are my promises for my candidacy for Factorio president. Oh, what a lame joke. It sounded terrible when it came out my mouth, and it was terrible. Look at the accumulator. It used 300k watt in power. Ooh, let's go check that out. Accumulator is using 300k watt in power. 21 megawatts? I don't know what I'm looking for. The accumulators don't need buffer chests, says Lauren. They don't need buffer chests. I'm not sure if they have buffer chests. Panganzi says, the problem with Factorio is your first worlds are like the end of Minecraft, made to reset every month until you decide on your style of mega base. Yeah, and I thought I was doing that, but I feel like I've learned... This time I thought I was like, you know, I had all the right ideas in my head, but I guess watching videos and looking at layouts, some stuff you've got to learn firsthand, and I'm really starting to see some of the problems with this simple look at how this bus here is laid out. Also, the iron cogs there just... Oh no, they actually backed up. Interesting. Is there like... Is this all set up correctly? You're not... Okay, no, you're waiting for something. I think it's struggling with just regular iron coming through. Iron probably needs an upgrade. Anyway, we're getting all sorts of distracted. Lil K Doggy says, I think my math may be off, but if that person was right about the ratios, you'll need 11,857 solar panels. Nuclear sounding good now? Well, how many do we have so far? Looking at the wrong thing. I am looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, we'd need a lot, but not... Oh, I guess to replace all of what we've already got. Yeah, we'll do a bit of both. We'll do some nuclear power at some point. But while I don't know what I'm doing, it's still fun to place down all of this solar power, right? So train signals were the last thing, but I don't know how these work, peeps. I really don't. So, oh, apparently I'm not allowed to place it there. I don't know what that means. Well, it's actually made a red and a yellow segment leading up to somewhere. So this seems like the logical place, right? Like you want to separate. Let's put it on that side. Maybe it's better to hop out. Like, have I made a crossroads now? Is that what you're talking about? Like, is that going to stop a crash from happening there? I really don't know. Train signals break the track into sections, so a train does not enter a section if it's occupied. Ah, okay. That kind of makes sense. So I probably need to lay those down around the entire area, right? Also, I think what I might do is recreate... Oh, you've gone to take that. Very good. I might recreate our blueprint a bit here, so I have less work to do. If we go slap that here, and then make sure we actually finish building that bottom bit, then I can make a new blueprint. Select from there to there. Cool, I'm just going to save that now. I can't even be bothered to name it. Right, and now... Does it include... I don't think it included my concrete path. That sucks. Oh, that was probably me. That was probably me. I probably didn't select it, did I? Knowing me. Let's try again. No, it does actually. It just hovers over it and doesn't use it. Oh, well. Okay, I guess we can't do that. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to make a path. Well, anyway, peeps, that's where we're going to have to be wrapping this one up. By the way, Cosmovolley, did I read your resubscription for 6 months in a row? If I missed that, I'm so sorry. But there you go. Thank you. I appreciate your support. And I hope you're all enjoying the Factorio craziness that we're doing at the moment. Oops. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I heard a noise and I thought I'd done wrong. Pretty sweet. Check tiles in the blueprint menu. Oh, so there's an option for it. And you're calling me a derp. I didn't know there was an option for it. Jeez. Jeez. So cruel to me, this chat, I'll tell you. They never give me a rest. That was what we wanted. And then select tiles. Ah, rejoice. It's missed a couple. We'll do that in the next one. Peeps, that's where we're wrapping up this stream. Thank you, everyone who've resubscribed, subscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I'm appreciating the support that y'all are giving me. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Of course, hit that follow button if you didn't get a chance to do so. We will now do a raid on a random Factorio channel. So I'm just going to go pick out someone streaming Factorio and I don't know who. This person here. Happy Monday. Right. Okay, I picked out a random channel in the Factorio community. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.